Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Somebody's being humbled because they initially felt like they were spared ridicule and criticism because they were doing something right. They're coming to the realization that you guys were targeted because you were the ones doing something right. They thought that, by you guys being targeted, you might have been doing something wrong. They felt like, oh, okay, that's because I know how to do my hair. But that's because, I'm tougher than the collective. People know not to play with me. People know not to disrespect me like that. Is the type of energy they were in. They almost blamed you for the people who went after you. They're like, that's because she always wearing makeup, so people gonna be mad, that they got their hair done, nails done. I don't need to wear that makeup. I don't need to act like that. I don't need to be sexy, like the collective does. That's because the collective always talking, they always doing too much. And then they're coming to the realization now that they don't ever get targeted because they're actually not doing anything right. They don't look good enough to be bullied. They don't have enough money for people to want to stop. They don't have any hustle to sabotage. So of course nobody's trying to sabotage their hustle like they're trying to sabotage your hustle here. They're not intelligent or funny. So nobody's trying to talk down to them and compete with them in their intellect and make them feel stupid here because they don't have anything to say or bring to the table. Nothing, there's nothing to pick at. And this has actually got somebody crying because they almost want people to be interested in them, but they're also walking on eggshells, like they wish they had that fearlessness in you. Like they wish they had that fearlessness that you have in you in them, but they're not able to get it. I don't know how to explain it here. I'm also looking at this person and seeing that this person just feels overall boring. They don't know how to explain what they feel when they look at you. I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this energy. This person is also somebody that went against you with your haters and with your bullies, and it gave them a sense of superiority. And that sense of superiority has ended because it's like you guys stop reacting and responding to anything these people do or say, or you guys got yourself out of the picture and you simply moved on. So they missed the high they had when you were around, and they felt better than somebody who they know deep down is actually superior to them. They feel broken now that you're gone, and now that they can't, provoke you either. Stalemate, difficult choices, stuck in the middle, hidden information, coming to a crossroads, opposing forces here. This is this person dealing with a lot of cognitive dissonance when it comes to you. And this person is realizing they have a very simplified mind here. The reason they're dealing with cognitive dissonance is because you got haters, but you also got people stepping in that are loving you. You got people who are giving their saying what they think about the beef and what why they think people targeted you, and they're saying things like, oh, the collective only got targeted because the collective is beautiful. Oh, they targeted the collective because of your race, because of your height, because of your something here that they felt threatened by here. I'm also hearing nobody could do it like you. you know? So somebody is wishing that they were in a position of getting gassed up like you were now, but they also cannot take the heat, you know? So they stay out of the kitchen. This is somebody realizing they're not very tough at all. They can't take the heat, they stay out of the kitchen here. Somebody is trying, they were almost trying to monitor you for like vibe check you. This is somebody trying to vibe check you, and you ain't never want to be their vibe. You're not around them, you don't care about them, you don't care to link with their crew. And overall, they're feeling kind of crusty, dusty, ugly, musty, everything that you could feel after you were defeated by, you know, like your somebody they made an enemy here. Yeah, we got anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, exhaustion is coming out here. These people are exhausted. They exhausted themselves. They stagnated themselves, and they thought they were stagnating you. Somebody also they just want some sort of approval, but they're getting shut down. This is somebody that like is trying to appeal to masculine, that is upholding you. They're like, but I'm like the collective, right? Well, at least I can do this and that, and they're craving some sort of validation now, like compare as opposed to you, because these people are gassing you up. It's hurting them. I don't know why this is like physically hurting them, exhausting them here. Somebody thought that they were going to exhaust you. They were going to create some sort of anxiety in you. This is like giving like real petty bully energy. You know how you got those girls that try to roll their eyes, make a mean face at you, and they think that you're gonna be a target for them, like overall, and then you just suck your teeth, roll your eyes at them, and then they break. That whole mean face just dissipates. They're like, you know, you dissipated this person, but they felt like they could, all right, I can't be as directly aggressive to the collective, but I could defeat them mentally by like, I don't know, trying to infiltrate your space. So whether this is somebody trying to infiltrate online space you have, or trying to infiltrate your mind, get into your head here, trying to police your joy in such a way, but they were not able to do that. We got finding direction, confidence, expansion, foresight, moving forward, new opportunities. Take a chance is coming out here. So yeah, these people see you moving forward, and people are gassing up your forward movement. They're talking about how you take chances, how you move on here, how you're entertaining, how you're loving. Somebody is specifically gassing you up just to humble the people who tried to go against you. Somebody is mad that these people would try to go against you in the first place, knowing you're the blueprint. There's people who wanted to make you look like you were the envious one. They wanted to make you look like you envied them because of their beauty, their body, their coolness, because they're a part of the in crowd and you're the out crowd, you know, like, you know, but people know that's not true because of the amount of people that emulate you, and the amount of people who try to, like, you know, they try to imitate you. They want to be like you. So somebody directly trying to be like you, trying to convince others that you're envious of them, is not flying. It's never gonna fly right here. A lot of you guys, your biggest revenge is moving along from these weirdos. We got intuitive, subconscious, feminine energy, inner voice, spirituality, secret wisdom here with the high priestess card here. This is like somebody trying to prove that they're better at magic than you are, or tarot reading than you are, but they refuse to get a YouTube like you do, or open up a site like you do, or if they're trying to prove they're more attractive than you, but you're the model, you're the one using your attractiveness to get something out of it. So you accumulating worth from what you have, your divine femininity, whatever it is. This is like somebody wanting to prove they're a better cook than you, but you're the one that got like 1 million views on YouTube for cooking, or you're the one that went to culinary art school. I want to prove that and it doesn't mean ish, because they're gonna have to get those badges. They don't. They can't they can't compete where they can't compare. And them even trying to compete with you is making them look dumb. Like, like they would have to, like, if they want to compete, they got to go to culinary arts school. If they want to show that they're the best, they're going to have to show that they're the best here, not like, act like they're the best. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on this collective energy? We got lack of teamwork, trouble in collaboration, lack of cohesion, conflict, poor motivation, lack of commitment coming out here. You got somebody blaming the people around them for not being able to compete with you. They feel like people aren't gassing them up. Like this is somebody that wants to convince themselves they're a better chef than you. So they're cooking for their husband. They're like, yeah, I told you it's all right. The food is good. No, tell me it's better than the collective. You think I'm thicker, right? You think I'm more beautiful, right? Like, tell me, like, I'm better than the collective. And they're just not getting that. I don't know why I got like 33,000 people hitting up my phone right now. um, Arrogance, stagnation, fear of sacrifice, delays, laziness, resistance to spiritual influence is coming out here under finding direction. This is somebody convinced that they could like sit behind the frame here and rule your life. Like if bad things happen, they're like, yes, I did that. I stared. I did the evil eye on them. That's why they lost this. Whole time it's a part of your divine planning. It's a part of your divine pilgrimage. And they want people to say, look, like they want people to be like, oh, you're so strong, you're so powerful, oh, you're able to do this, while meantime people are upholding you for your power, your divinity. They're like, oh, you guys are really, you're really it. And these people want to be it. And they're not even it to the people around them anymore. Nobody around them is gassing them up or lifting their heads up. And they're almost starting to feel like, why do I even have these people around if they're not going to tell me that I'm better than a collective? If they're not going to lie to me, what like, but they don't know where else to go. They're not happy with the people who are around them, but they're afraid to leave. They don't have any motivation. They can't stay committed to anything that they want in life here. Where a lot of you guys, you have drive. It's not like you guys haven't picked things up, figured out it wasn't for you, and then put them down here. It's like, but you guys stay committed to finding yourself and finding direction in life. If one thing didn't work out, you're gonna try the next thing here. Some of you guys, you've been who you were before you got here, you know inheritance, family, and job security, and affluence, stability, tradition, long term success, a strong foundation. Yes, coming out here. I told you, some of you guys, you've been who you were, like, before you got here, and all you had to change was the top layer. Like, you guys changed that outer shell, that, I don't know, maybe a lack of confidence, a lack of like a fear. You guys have gotten rid of the fear, the anxiety, the burnout, and the stagnation here. And now you're taking on your divine inheritance, whether that is your gifts, your voice. You're no longer scared of the person that's going to be quiet. It's like, like those bullies that try to manipulate you out of having, you guys are secure in what you're doing. My mouth keeps watering because I got food on. I got some bacon and some potatoes and eggs and cheese and all that. Complacency, workaholic, stubbornness, dull, laziness, pessimism, perfectionism, broken promises, and impatient coming out here. This is what these people are dealing with. They're dealing with laziness, they're dealing with brokenness, they're dealing with pessimism. Somebody is trying to fight this masculine, and this masculine keeps putting them down. All they do is smack them. Don't say that, but they stay with this man that puts them down. Like, yo, somebody, you got somebody who, man, is gassing you up to piss off this person because they know that this person is not going to leave, because this person relies on them, and you guys don't rely on nobody here. And no matter what they try to do to get you to rely on people, it just don't work. They just cannot break you. They can't shake you, break you. hurt you in any way that they want to hurt you. And it's, you got people pissed off. Damn, all those cards. Yeah, we got resilience, close to success, courage, persistence, perseverance, stamina, a test of faith, standing your ground coming out here with the nine of wands. This is you. You guys are feminine and you mix that femininity with your masculinity. You know how to stand your ground. You don't need a team. You don't need a team to work together. A lot of you guys, you'll be successful on your own, and this pisses them off the most. Like, these people are going to have to look in themselves and say that I'm better than the collective, you know, if that's what they want. But they keep looking towards other people to say it here. They're looking towards more people to try to criticize you. And there's not more people criticizing you. This person really enjoyed when you were being targeted and bullied. They were right on the bandwagon. Like, okay, I'm going to kick them while they down. This is why they're getting targeted. This is why people don't like them. This is why. This is why. And then now, like, you know, to see you resilient, you're happy, you're uplifted. None of the BS is working on you. You guys are truly showing up as unbothered and relaxed, missing your energy field here. A lot of you guys, it doesn't matter if like little things go wrong. You know how to take it. You know how to, you know, and you guys aren't like who they try to paint you out to be. You're not some loser. You're not easily manipulated. You're not any negative things that these people try to say about you. They were trying to say it about you, hoping that it would stick and become true, but it can't because of your divine inheritance. That's like trying to throw rocks at the sun. Like, you know, throwing a rock at the sun is not going to stop it from shining. Failing business, poor financial decisions, materialistic, instability, obsessed with wealth and status, and possessive here. Somebody has a failing business because they were so obsessed with wealth and status and whatnot. And you know, they're watching you succeed. This is a lot of people, a lot of you guys, you're content creators or you're musicians or you're something here where you got a lot of people could have had access to you or your content at some point in time. A lot of other creators here, but now a lot of them are failing because they kept doing the cool thing here. They kept wanting to do what was popular. Just like how I jokingly say, like, I want to be like Gunna. You got people who would literally name themselves Gunna Part Two or something. I've seen that all the time with rappers. I'm like, no, you cannot have the same name as this next rapper and then try to come up like, you know, like them and then use it all of his beats and stuff rather than me just beat in my head. Gonna, like, you know, like this person really like tried to be that person to try to ride a wave that they're realizing that they can't ride here. Like, as an artist, the more unique you are and the more people go against you, the more likely you're going to be successful. Just like I was thinking of that Pink video, that effing perfect video after she got bullied and whatnot. And then at the end of the video, she had cut off all her hair, but she was at an art gallery. She was married. She was just having flashbacks. The whole video was just her having flashbacks of being bullied because she was weird. And then the whole time, you know, she was an artist. She was a creative. You know, a lot of this is like, you know, you got to be the Erica Badu to make it ahead without imitating Erica Badu. It has to come from within here. If that shine and that they're not interesting, they don't shine. They don't know how to shine, and then they don't feel good anymore because you guys have found your creative clarity, whatever that is for you. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.